Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Ray and your girl Kelly, and we are cut off right now.
Yes, we are.
We are cut off from the thing. So we have to move this back a little, right?
There you go.
Because Kelly's bright idea was to do this outside. No, because, I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I could try it. Oh, let me see. Let me go to chat. Yes. It's comments, I think. So we can't see anything. We cannot see anything at all. We have to be this far away. This is gonna be some of the shit show, dude. Let's see. Guys, let us know if everything is cool or not. I think no one's there right now. So this is what we look like. Oh, there are people in it. Shout out to everyone tuning in. We're on Hawaii right now. Please let us know if like the audio is coming through. We are, yeah, if we get the mic, the problem with that is, all right, we can get it. I won't be able to charge my phone. My die.
This guy. All right, checking the chat. Possibly. I don't know how to check the chat on this. Where does it say?
It's just literally right there. That's the entire chat right there. No, you don't have to do that. The live chat was on before, but you know.
All right.
Yep.
There we go.
Can see and hear how's Hawaii. Okay, and Kelly wants to use the mic, so we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do that, and it's probably gonna fuck everything up. Okay. Change the microphone to headset earpiece. What the fuck? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, that one worked. Kelly wants to do it. We got to do it because she's the star of the show. There we go. All right. Guys, can you guys hear us? Is it too loud? Let us know.
All right.
What's up, Matt? We got Seems Logical. We got 0 Bytes. How's it going? I did just change the Bluetooth to the Bluetooth mic. Let us know if it's working right now.
Yes.
Why is this video looking weird?
There we go.
But yeah, we are coming through live from Hawaii, man. You know, Kelly wants to angle this a little. This was her. It's weird having more than one day off in a row. Yes, it is very weird. It's also weird that I'm showing my legs on cam.
Yeah.
I have a very, I'm kind of like insecure about my legs. And Kelly told me to not be insecure because I thought that everyone could do this.
Yeah.
I thought everybody could do this. That everybody can flex their leg like this. But Kelly has informed me that that is not true.
It is not true. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So yeah, your boy's building the legs.
So we have Stephen Wallace.
Ray, aka Johnny Tsunami.
Right?
That's me right now. Yo, what's up, guys?
How's it going, everybody?
Oh man, I love you guys. We missed you, man. The whole day, I was literally like just thinking about this show and how it's gonna go.
He has been stressing
really worried.
all day long.
Is the sound okay, by the way, guys? Let us know. I know this mic right here is very, very powerful. That's why I'm holding it far away.
Right.
If I go too close, it gets crazy. Let us know. You know, we'll work with you. Yeah, my thighs are too bad for that. If I have any fat on my body, that's the first place it goes. Seems logical. The thing is, though, if you're a heavier guy and you get in shape, your legs look amazing because they're holding a lot of weight. So a lot of guys that you see on social media that lose weight and they're like a little bit heavier have insane legs because those muscles, whether you see them or not, are already there.
Yeah, they're working.
Yeah, they're already there. So once you shred down a little bit, you have these insane legs. Like Will Sasso from Mad TV has insane legs.
Yep. Yep. So Matt says it sounds good.
It's tin can sounding, but it's clear tin can sounding.
Well, you know, beggars can't be choosers.
Really? It sounds like a tin can?
I'm sure it's a little,
That's weird.
yeah.
Nice one, Sergeant. That's amazing, bro. I'm going to start this new channel, and I hope you guys will help me grow it. I'm thinking about it soon. It's going to be called Professional Nerd. And it's going to be, I'm not going to talk so much about fitness first. I think it's just going to be like a lot of like nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
More like nerd culture, like things that I really like. But then like I'm just going to be progressively getting more and more jacked at it. So it's kind of like secretly doing that. And then maybe later I'm going to start like giving advice on how I did it.
That'd be good.
Yeah. How are you enjoying Hawaii, baby?
Hawaii's been fun. Hawaii's been very fun. Let's see, we did an island food tour. So we went around, it was like 3/4 of the island. It was the east side of the island and up to the North Shore.
Block my crotch.
Okay. And up to the North Shore and then back down the middle mountain range. So that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, right? I don't know how, you said that you liked it somewhat?
I liked there was one part of the tour where we went to a like shrimp farm.
Yes.
And we had these garlic shrimps, dude, that were like, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, North Shore.
You can make farmed shrimps taste like this?
Yes.
They were like these giant-ass prawn-looking things.
Yeah, we actually drove past this field that just looked like large puddles. And the guy was like, our tour guide was like, those large puddles are where they farm shrimp.
Dude.
That's literally, it was just a field of these, like, looked like swimming pools.
Field of shrimp, bro. Starring Kevin Costner.
I was like, man, I wish. I wish. What's up, Mark H?
What's up, Mark H? How's it going? Who else is in here? Stephen Wallace. We got D-Metal.
Yep.
Got off work really late. It's all good, bro. Thanks for coming through. We got Matt Hoff in here, Zero Bites. Thank you guys for coming through.
Yeah,
I know we're coming in a little earlier. I just wanted to make sure that everything is cool.
Ray has been, so today marks the 4-year anniversary of our first date. And so.
I'm getting stick. Maybe a blowjob too.
So Ray has been, we'll see about that. Because Ray has been extra grumpy all day. He's been so focused, and so what he does is he has been so stressed about, I know why it's tinny, because it echoes. The outside here echoes.
Yeah, because we're on the balcony right now. So I wanted to do this inside, but Kelly was like,
want to see the inside of a hotel room
I get
in
that.
Hawaii. It
I
looks
get that.
exactly like everything else.
Yo, what's up, Fox? What's up, yo?
Anyways, Ray has been so stressed about this this show today. So I'm hoping that after this show, he like relaxes.
I'm worried, man.
Yeah, he worries. I mean, to be fair, since we have gotten here, he thought he was going to just upload videos. We had pre-recorded stuff, and it was going to be very simple. And since we've gotten here, nothing has wanted to upload.
No.
He has gone. We went to a friend's house to try to upload something. The friend
3 hours long.
The friend goes, yeah, come on over. And it's Spaz, man. We talk about him all the time. He goes, yeah, come on over. And then we get there, and Ray starts uploading. And then Spaz goes, oh, yeah, by the way, our internet sucks. I was like, that would have been useful information before we would
Because I actually have 2 podcasts ready to go. I have a Patreon episode ready to go. So I'm kind of shit out of luck right now. I tried to leave it overnight at the hotel, and it still was only at 30% by the time we woke up.
What's up, Destro?
What's up, Destro?
Aloha.
Aloha. Yeah, so I'm just like worried that these shows are not going to go well. And, you know, they're very important to me. And then they have Good Morning EDC tomorrow. That one I think I'm going to do inside.
It's fine.
Yeah, because you need, you know, the lighting and stuff. I'm going to be flipping out knives and, you know. So Good Morning EDC is going to happen tomorrow around 7:30 my time is 1:30 your time. Right? Is it 1:30 or 2:30?
It's 7:30 to 1:30.
So 1:30 p.m. EST, Good Morning EDC is going to go down. And tomorrow we're going to have to switch rooms to another room at Wyndham. We're staying at Wyndham right now.
Yeah.
And I think we plan on going to swim with dolphins and shit.
Yeah. So we're going to so to answer, seems logical. Your question is, what island are we on? We're on Oahu.
Oahu, baby.
This is like this is the only island that we've been to, but it's the closest, like the biggest cities that we're really going to get in Hawaii. So I think it's like a really nice fit for us, kind of tropical.
Yeah.
Very, you know, city as well. So
it's a good transition from fast New York City to like something like that's fast for Hawaii,
yes.
but still like really slow for us.
Yeah.
Really, really
so
cool. What is it?
what's up, Ed Harrison?
Ed Harrison, how's it going, man?
Mark wants to know if you have a hotspot on your phone.
We are on Wi-Fi right now. We do have a hotspot. Well, I mean, I have mobile internet, so
right.
you know, I could what, like you want us to live stream the fucking dolphins or something?
Uploading.
Oh yeah, so when I do it on mobile, it still takes a long time.
Yeah, it's
maybe I could try to do it on mobile and go to sleep and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I do have 2 podcasts ready to go. Don't worry, we found a place like a workspace kind of deal where you could spend like $35 and maybe use like an office type room. And I'm gonna ask if the internet speed is fast enough. Because like if it's like an hour to upload,
right.
Cool. Let's do it. You know, let's just get some snackos and fucking chill in the room.
Yep.
Maybe do some lives in there.
Yep.
But yeah, I've just been having a hard time uploading. I should have uploaded everything before I left. I was gonna, but I was so busy, like
we literally
preparing to leave, yo.
We were running all over the place before we got here.
Dude, I look fucking hunky in this angle right here. Holy shit, dude.
So
what? The
always flexing.
We have been going to the gym every single day that we've been here, which
so
is amazing.
See, we've been doing the gym. We did the circle tour.
Mm-hmm. We've been walking a ton too. So
everywhere. So we are staying downtown Waikiki, kind of a little bit towards the outskirts. Behind us is the canal.
Yeah.
On the other side is the ocean, a few blocks that way, about 3-4 blocks this way. So tomorrow we have to change rooms.
Yeah.
And we're just going to pretty much check out at 10, go to the beach,
bro.
Hang out for the day, come back, check back in, and because we can't check in until 4. So we are going to have a good time with that. Ray got a new clock.
Kelly bought me a new G-Shock. It's got the Thanos purple on it. Look at that, bro. This is my shit right here right now. Thanos perp, G-Shock. You guys know I love G-Shocks right now. I'm obsessed with them. But yeah, she tricked me. I didn't know we were going to Macy's because the G-Shock store is temporarily closed for some reason.
Yeah, here in
Waikiki. We were trying to get to this other shop, and then Kelly's like, "Oh, let's go in here." And it was Macy's, and I was like, "Why do you want to go to Macy's?" And then I saw the G-Shocks. She was like, "Oh, you know, pick one."
Yeah. Like, so I got Ray bought me a ring that is made of, it's like just flowers all the way around, and it's white gold, and it's very nice. In other words, I said, honey, I really like this. I'm going to buy it. Is that okay? And he said yes. So that is Ray buying me something. So
who is better looking, the guys or girls in Hawaii? I'm going to tell you guys right now, okay? I notice guys more. And it is not homoerotic. I'm very, like, fond of, like, dudes that are jacked. So when I see jacked guys, I'm like, that guy's so fucking jacked. Because hot girls are everywhere.
Yeah.
Hot girls are fucking everywhere here. You know? But when you see a hot jacked dude, I'm, like, trying to be the same thing. So it's like, you know, I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, yeah, every time I see him, I'm like, I go to Kelly and I tell her, oh, man, I got to get more jacked.
It's so funny.
I got to get more jacked, babe.
Yeah.
You know, I need wider wings and shit. You know what I mean?
We've both been definitely, we complain about not being fit enough, and then we eat everything in sight. Yeah. So we really can't. I mean, the food here, Ray looked at me yesterday and goes, do you think that we could even eat healthy?
Are you talking local or tourist? Oh, the tourists, most of the people are not fit. For sure.
Where we are at is actually a really interesting mix of tourists and the locals.
Yeah.
Because the hotel here actually, a lot of these hotels sell their rooms so they'll sell specific rooms. So certain rooms are going to be owned by people who will either rent it out for Airbnb or they live there. So it's really hard to tell who is a local and who's a tourist here.
Yo, Jan, what's up, buddy? Blazeburger, how's it going? Got Shane Gables. Will B, what's up? This is my morning crew right here.
Yeah.
Master, I got the opposite body type. Someone called me the fattest skinny person they ever met. The most jacked ever was when I was on crutches as a kid. You know, the thing is, like, when I talk about this fitness stuff, like, it didn't happen overnight for me either. You guys, the people that have been with me for a while, you guys know what I looked like before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It took some work and some discipline and stuff, but I really don't think it's impossible because I've never been able to put on mass my whole life. I was always athletic. I was never really out of shape, but when it came to putting on pounds, it was impossible. you know, and with a little bit of research and help from Kelly, like I transformed myself.
Yeah.
And I really, that's one of the things that I'm most interested in right now is giving that gift to like someone else.
Yep.
Like someone who, just like me, didn't think they could change it, or, you know, I kind of got away with it my whole life because like I got decent genetics, you know what I mean? Like I have a cute face or whatever, so I got girls and everything. But then, you know, there are people that I know that are very not confident because they haven't worked out in a while, they're not active, they're like introverted, and that's me. All of those things are me. And you know, I made the change, and I'm trying to be able to spread that message without sounding like a dick, you know?
It's true.
Because like I want to give that to other nerds, you know? It's like they spend all this time in a character creation screen in a video game,
right,
when you can literally do the same thing in real life.
Well, and I think there's a common misconception that you have to be one thing.
Yeah.
And this has been a misconception for a long time. You can be a nerd or you can be in fitness.
Yeah.
But it's almost like you're not supposed to do both. You're not supposed to be, you know, into multiple different forms of life. And
break barriers, baby.
The reality is not one person is just one thing. So, you know,
look at everyone in this chat. People are into anime. People are into knives. We're all into like making each other laugh. You know, and there's a whole spectrum of people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, once you like get a little bit fit, you don't have to be jacked, bro. But once you like just do a little bit of training, like you'll feel a lot better, like in the head too. That's like one of the benefits that I really like is I feel so much better up here.
Yep.
You know, I'm more confident in myself and just things like that. It just feels really good.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, also you get fuck eyes. Like when you're walking around, guys, you get fuck eyes, bro.
Yep.
From like girls of all races. I've never had that before. Usually it's just Asian chicks who look at me or something. Now it's like, you know.
Now it's just the free for all.
I see it because I was trying to explain this on the podcast I did with PVC.
Yeah.
Because they were saying like, oh, girls don't really give a fuck about that and whatever. And I was like, listen, man, whether a girl likes muscular guys or not, she will look at you if you're in shape.
Yes.
Whether she likes really skinny emo guys or like, you know, a little bit more the nerdy type, stuff like that, she will 100% look at you. It's biological. So it feels good when that happens. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be a dick either. This is what I mean. It's hard to not sound like you're full of yourself.
So the reality is
how did you feel when you made the transformation?
All right. So it's pretty simple. There is a biological thing that happens for women when a woman sees a man who is taking care of himself.
Thick.
And it doesn't it's not thick. It's not
just
gorilla
like
status,
like
but
fit.
but even if somebody has like a little bit of a beer belly, but they have
nice nice shower, just clean.
It's how somebody takes care of themselves, and that definitely does attract a woman. When somebody is in that like bucket mentality, so you got to accept me for who I am. Women don't biologically want to reproduce with a person like that.
It's all about reproducing, see?
I mean, even if a woman doesn't want kids, there's still...
I think it's the testosterone talking, 100%.
No, it's true. It's true that there is something... When I first met Rick...
Roundish shape says cut up.
That's so funny. Roundish shape.
Roundish shape.
I mean, the reality is like when I met you, one of my biggest...
I was very skinny, right?
You were super skinny, but you were also rucking.
Yeah.
And the idea of walking with weight on your back for no reason intrigued me. And so it was like, I didn't think that was going to be a long-term thing, but it definitely piqued my curiosity of, oh, you're trying to do something to better yourself. You try to challenge yourself.
It made me feel good up here. That's why I did it.
There was just this little bit where I was like, he should be lifting weights, but he's walking with weights on his back. You got to take what you can get.
That emo kid on IG with the ice blue hair and the ripped physique has taken emo to another level. I know you're talking about, actually. Yeah. There's a ton of those guys that are like so tatted, but they are like gorillas. They're so jacked.
Let me tell you something.
Like they have the hair going like this too. Like,
I don't give a fuck what ethnicity a dude is.
Yeah.
If he is ripped with tattoos, I am looking. I am looking.
Yeah, especially island style tattoos.
Oh my God.
My girl loves Polynesian.
Any sleeves.
You know,
I checked out a couple yesterday. A couple, like full fuck eyes. I didn't even realize I did it until after they had passed. But both of them were just super
Tim
fit,
Adams, see?
and just had these Polynesian tattoos on their arm. Both of them had sleeves, and I was like, dude, that is a beautiful couple.
So look, I get looks all the time, but I'm 6', 295. They think I'm Bigfoot. Yeah, yeah, because you're like this crazy, hunky species of a man,
Yep.
because that's very rare to be that, right? When you're above 6 feet, you're already in the top percentage.
It's
like
true.
you lucked out
And
with
look,
genetics.
I will tell you
But
this.
imagine you were 270 and 6'4". How many looks you get?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Or like
I think that-
265, like something like that.
I think that every person has something different. For me,
Yeah.
I am so short that as soon as somebody hits 6 foot, like my
Yeah.
whole, it's like almost like my neck can't look tall enough, high enough to like even really have a thought process.
I wish I was 6 foot, dude.
I one time dated a guy who was 6'1", and I will tell you, he probably ruined it
I
for
just
me.
want you for your knives, Ray. I've got those too. Tune in tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Sorry, 2:30. Oh, it's 2:30.
1:30.
1:30 p.m. EST. We're gonna do Good Morning EDC. Shout out to Urban EDC Supply. I did bring the stuff that they
Yep.
sent me, so I am still doing the show. That is a show where I unbox things from Urban EDC Supply,
Yep.
and I go through them with you. We decide if it's good or not, and
Yep.
it's really funny. It ends up being really funny usually, and I go over the specs on their website, and I just hang out with a couple of buddies. It's really good for a daytime like EDC show.
That is
So,
true.
oh shit, what's up, Jevons?
What's up,
That's
Jevons?
Fake Biz Crew. Thank you so much.
So, no, what I'm
Sabex
saying-
Scooters in here.
I was saying, I think I dated a guy one time. He was 6'1", and I think he ruined it for me because every time that I wanted to kiss him,
Dick, is that why?
he would stand up and stick his head up so that I couldn't reach him. It was like a game to him, and I was like, you know what?
I would just go like
I
this.
don't like that shit. I don't like that at all. You can't be stingy with your kisses. It just ruins it for everyone.
Go like
Right?
this on your head.
Hey, you can't be stingy with your kisses. It ruins it for everyone.
So the vlog that is being filmed is going to be split up into 2 weeks worth of stuff, and
Oh yeah.
that's what I think I'm going to do because we did so much in the past couple of days, dude.
We're
Guys,
doing so much
the
stuff.
food is insane. And we went to a cat cafe and like played with all these
my God, we
cats.
did.
NAF Sergeant, I know you like the NAF content. The cat content, bro. We were in a cat cafe and no one was in there. Shout out to Hawaii Cat Cafe.
Oh my
No one
God.
was in there yet. They just opened and we played with fucking like
12 cats.
12, like 6 kittens, cats walking around, cats with 3 legs, cats with 4 legs,
Yeah.
kittens jumping all over us.
Kittens sleeping
It
in
was
my arms,
awesome. We had
on my
like,
hands.
yeah, it was really dope. We got a lot of footage of that.
Yep. What's up, Josh?
Josh Branson, what's up? What up, fam? Glad to see you guys relaxing and enjoying life.
So it seems logical. Wants to know: do you two think you will move to Hawaii in the future, or some other state?
That is a good question because we have talked about it, and I don't think so right now. Maybe in the near future. Not near future,
Yeah.
in the future.
So this is where we're at. When we come to Hawaii, we love Hawaii. We love Hawaii. We love Oahu. We love this area. We could definitely see ourselves living here.
Mhm.
But the reality is,
Maybe when
that
we're old.
our parents are both, they're getting
Older.
older.
Yeah, my mom's
And,
72. Your dad is,
My
is in a
parents are in
wheelchair.
my parents are in their mid-60s.
Mhm.
And moving here is very, very difficult to be that far away from our families.
CPM said Matsumoto. How do you know Matsumoto, bro?
Definitely did.
We
go
already
there.
hit up Matsumoto
Yeah.
Shaved Ice, and your boy bought a new printed tee. Their merch is really sick. It's like streetwear brand. Kelly bought a tank top.
Yep.
Matsumoto Shaved Ice is so good, yo. So good.
Yep.
Who else is in here? Will B says, we got our youngest cat at a cat cafe. That's
See?
adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. So
What's up,
where
Brian
we're at-
Dorn?
That's where we're at with the idea of moving here. I don't know how realistic it is at this point in our lives, especially if we want to start a family. It's a great place to start a family. It's a really hard place to be if you have young kids
We'll
and
probably
your
end up in
family
Jersey, to be
lives
honest. Right?
across the world.
Probably
Literally,
gonna end up in Jersey, right?
Jersey or North Carolina will be the two big options. So we'll have to really see what comes of it.
What's up, Grumpy Grunt? Thank you for coming through. Let's see what Blade Banner. What's up? The shaved ice outside of Lowe's is actually better. So we saw Lowe's across the street as well.
Leonard's.
Oh, Leonard's? Wait. Oh, Leonard's. We have Leonard's too. So Leonard's has that. It starts with an M. I forgot what it's called. It's kind of like a mochi ball.
Yeah.
But it's like floury. It's like a beignet. I forgot. It's masalo.
Yeah, it was something.
Something.
It was something.
It was something, and that was really good.
Yeah, we did have that.
We are having Aloha Steakhouse tonight. That's what we're gonna do. Can't wait to do that.
Yep. So our itinerary for tomorrow is a beach day.
Yeah.
We are thinking about 3 more things, which is going on a boat tour that goes dolphin watching, and then goes snorkeling where.
And your boy can't swim that good.
They give you life vests.
If I die.
So it's actually all.
Did the Kelly?
Oh, I did get my uke.
Oh my God, guys!
I did.
So,
I got my uke.
Day 2. Okay,
yeah.
Day 2. Let me just tell you from my eyes what happened.
Yes.
Day 2, I'm hitting up like 20 stores, bro. Malasada. Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, it was really good. CPM knows what's up. So we went to like not 20, maybe like 6 uke stores, and you know, like there was one dude that was very knowledgeable. Who, think about this in knife terms. One dude was like, kind of like more of the historian type knife collector that knew when Sal Glesser did this and which maker did this, and you know, this guy created this steel, this company made this steel. He was like that, but with ukuleles, okay? And then the others, and he was good at playing too. The other shops are kind of like whatever. You know, you could tell like, for me as a buyer, I would buy something from someone who I vibe with more. But that guy was pretty good. And there was this other guy, Filipino dude, that's probably been in Hawaii for mad long. He was really good at playing too, and I liked the way he played better. And the way he was explaining things, he was more like, I felt like he was a little more modern than the other guy. And definitely had a way more swagger than the other guy. You know what I mean? And then Kelly ended up buying that one. And what is it? What brand is it?
So it is another
Koaloa?
Koaloa, yeah. Man, I just confused all of my case.
What's up, Stacy? Thanks for coming.
Stacy. So yeah, it is a long neck soprano.
Yeah, long neck soprano, and it cost
pineapple. Sorry, it's a pineapple.
Cost your boy and your girl a G.
It didn't cost you anything.
Cost a G, you nut.
That was my money. So.
But I did tell Kelly, I said, look, if you play the ukulele the whole time when we get back, and she has, Kelly, think about it like this. Kelly was going to school and working, right?
Yep.
So she would bring her packed lunch in a book bag and an extra case with a ukulele in it to school.
Yep.
And then go to work. So she would go to on the train doing this. And she did that like all the time just to play. And she got better. The last time we were here and she was playing stuff, in my head I was like, man, my girl kind of sucks, dude.
I haven't picked it up in years.
But when we got here in Hawaii and she's playing a little, I was like, oh shit, my girl like learned some stuff, you know?
I'm picking up a little bit. I would really love to be able to like really learn how to play the ukulele.
Well, I mean,
it's just really, really hard to learn how to do not in a place like this. I feel like if you lived here, you could learn really easily because so many people play from birth. And where we're at, people are like, oh, I know how to play the guitar. Oh, so it's kind of easier to learn how to play the ukulele. Oh, okay, I can teach other people how to do it. So it's not really like something that they've always done. So that's the only difference. That's the only difference. It would be fun to be able to learn more.
I mean, I'm glad that you got it. You deserve it, yo.
Well, it makes a good...
My brother lives close. Oh, by the way, that is the other thing. Speaking of lives close, says Tim Adams. On Saturday, we are going to the Botanical Gardens, and we're going to do a knife meetup with a couple of Hawaiian, like, people on Instagram. 2G Flicks is going to be there. If no one comes, it's just going to be 2G Flicks and us. But we're going to be in the Botanical Gardens anyway. I do think a couple of people are coming, and we're going to do like a... like, what is that called when you bring food? Potluck?
We call it, potluck.
Okay, so we're trying to do like a potluck type thing. Potluck with food and potluck with knives, bro.
Yep.
So everyone's bringing their knives. And my plan is with the video is I'm going to interview the guys like this and have them talk about their knives first. And then I will do B-roll of the knives they're talking about and splice it into the vlog Or maybe I will just do a separate video for the knife meetup.
Yeah, I think you should.
And put that on Everyday City Carry. So definitely tune into that if you're curious about like what Hawaiian people carry.
Yep.
Because there's a ton of guys in that chat. I think it's like maybe over 10 people.
Wow.
A lot of people, you know, are like going on vacation themselves. So.
Right.
But I think there are people that are gonna come through. So it's gonna be cool, man. We're gonna be in like a natural setting with a lot of green.
It's gonna be really pretty.
Think picnic style, but in Hawaii, and I think it's gonna be fun, man. You know, I'm glad that it came together, because I was really worried that I wasn't gonna be able to do that.
Let's see. What makes it good? Scott N. Your question is, what makes it good ukulele?
The wood.
So here it's about the type of wood that they use. There are certain companies here in Hawaii that make just, you know, a smaller selection and just the craftsmanship. Even if they do, they have the lower cost that they make more of, and then they have higher cost ones. So it's really about the time and effort put into it as well.
Maguro Brothers is good too. What's Maguro Brothers? Let us know. What is that? Is that like a type of ukulele company, or is that a restaurant?
No, that's a restaurant. He's talking about food.
Okay. Place we've been having breakfast at place we've been having breakfast at almost every day is 49er.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Hawaiian style breakfast spam. You get like, you could do mocha loco, which is like gravy with like a bunch of meat on it.
Yeah.
You could do
I get the traditional Hawaiian style breakfast.
Molokai pork, which is what I got the other day. That was really good. Poke. So I'm not a big raw fish guy, but there is a restaurant called Paia.
Yeah.
And I got blackened ahi rare for the first time, and it was like red and shit.
Yep.
And normally when fish tastes a little fishy, I don't eat it, but this was incredible.
Yeah.
This was incredible. I ate the whole thing. I think we're gonna hit up that place one more time.
Oh yeah.
And at that Japanese udon place.
Yes.
Bro, there was this Japanese udon place, right? You get like, you guys gonna see it in the vlog because it's crazy. Like, you go in and it's kind of like an L shape like this, okay? And first of all, there's a line outside usually that is like a block long.
Yeah.
And we get there, the line's not that long. And at first, Kelly thought it was just udon.
Yeah.
But
and it was really hot that day, so
yes.
I was like, I don't know how I feel about eating hot soup on a like sweltering hot day, because there was no trade wind that day.
She saw tempura though, and she was in.
Yeah.
So this is how crazy it is, right? As soon as you walk in, to your right, there's a grandma, a Japanese grandma, with like these flat pieces of dough, and she is like making the udon right there.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing she does. She just makes udon all day.
Yep.
Then you walk 2 more steps up in the L shape, right? And there's like 2 more grandmas.
Yep.
One grandma is manning like the udon station. So she asks you, what do you want? And I'm like, let me get a number 10. And she's like, let me get a number 2. And then they just put the kind of sauce that you got. I got the curry one. Put that, and then the other grandma puts the udon, and another grandma puts the seasoning. Yep. And they know all the orders by heart.
Yes.
And they do it like an assembly line, like so fast. And when you make that left, in this left section is like tongs for every plate, and it is just filled with gourmet quality tempura, like anything that you could possibly want.
It's literally a tempura buffet.
Oh my god!
That's it. And it's just, and for each piece is like
$2. It's very, very inexpensive.
So, don't know what that is.
I hope he leaves. Oh, it's a motorcycle. All right. So
yeah.
We get there. So we got 2 bowls of udon that are like pretty big, like maybe like that big. And then we got like 6 pieces of tempura.
Yeah.
And it was 30.
Chicken katsu.
Yeah, chicken katsu. It was like $35.
It was $35 for everything.
$35.
And we got too much. Like, we barely could finish it.
Absolutely amazing. And I'm definitely gonna go back there one more time.
So Tim Adams, Ninja Killer, wants to know if we are giving away a pineapple. Pineapples, unfortunately, cannot be shipped very easily. Coconuts can, though, so we'll consider it.
What I'm gonna do though when I get back is I want to do a huge giveaway for a lot of this stuff that have been given to the channel. So definitely keep that in mind. I'm sorry for the bike right now. We might have to bring this in. I think this guy is working on his bike. Can you guys hear that?
I don't know how loud that is.
Yeah, but if it is messing everything up, we will go inside, which is fine too. The thing is, like, I have a bunch of knives I want to give away, and I just didn't have time before, and I didn't know what format to do it in.
Yeah.
I wanted to I think what I'm gonna do is, first of all, shout out to A-List CBD and.
They can't hear it.
Oh, okay. First of all, shout out to A-List CBD and Asia New York. Please give A-List CBD a follow on Instagram. They are one of our sponsors, and Asia New York as well on Instagram at Asia New York or at A-List CBD. I want to do a giveaway where I want you guys to go on the Instagram and go on. I'm going to do a giveaway for A-List, and I'm going to do a giveaway for Asia. I want you to comment on their latest video, whatever that is. Not right now. I'm going to do the giveaway when I get back. And I want you to say Everyday City Carry sent me and tag me in it. That is going to be how you enter, and I'm going to be giving away like a bunch of knives, maybe like 6, maybe more. And that way I can show them, like, keep paying me the big bucks because I get a lot of traffic,
So Naf Sargent wants to know if we've been talking to Hawaii Knives and Gear.
Hawaii Knives and Gear is one of the people that we've been talking to in that group chat, yes. Shout out to Zach Stuff. Thank you so much, buddy.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Little sound effect.
That's hilarious. Yeah, thank you so much, man. That definitely helps us out a lot.
All right, so let's talk about one of the weirdest things that we've seen here.
Which is what?
Which is the rooster collection here in Hawaii.
Shit. Yo, there are wild roosters everywhere, bro.
Hilarious. There are like minimum three roosters who live on this street, and they just stay outside all the time. So roosters here are like...
Who says you sexy couple? Thank you, Zach. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so roosters here are equivalent to like bums in New York. It's literally like...
There's so many.
They're just all over the place. And so there's a rooster who was outside of our hotel one day while we were waiting for a cab, and he just walked into the middle of the driveway, very proudly stood up straight and just crowed, right? And then he looks at everybody like, oh shit, and then he just takes off running. Like, we weren't supposed to see him do it, and it was hilarious.
Nick Martino says, you're absolutely getting jacked, Ray, even from a year ago. Love you, doubled in size. Oh, you've doubled in size. Looking good. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
Ray actually added in love you.
Yeah. I do love you, man. I love all of you guys.
That's so funny.
I think I forgot which podcast I said this on. Maybe Mike Emler's, and I was like, I treat my live show people like my digital family.
Yeah,
that's how I do it.
Absolutely.
I think Zach said some. Zach Attack. Doug the Bounty Hunter. That's who's doing the motorcycle.
CPM says that we need to visit Ken, Onion, and Tom.
Wait, are they here? Are they here?
I mean, I guess so.
I guess we'll look that up. He knows everything about what's here. Let's see.
It sounds about right. Sounds like a New York bum to me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dude, that was so crazy.
And our tour guide said that something about the government decided...
the government decided to, like, get rid of all the roosters.
So they put $7,000.
That is the exact number. $7,000. And of course they're not going to get rid of like hundreds of thousands of roosters or whatever. Because
it's a big thing in Hawaii. Roosters are you could drive like up the side of the mountain, there will be nothing there and a random rooster just hanging out, just chilling. They are all over.
It says Blade Banner says Jeff Clark has his customs and Ed Cope. Is that here? Or are you guys talking about Blade Show?
Tom Mayo is in Hawaii.
But he's probably in Blade Show, though. Because everyone's in Blade Show right now, right? Wasn't that this weekend or something? Yeah, it's over. It's over. Maybe they're back?
You know how hard it is to catch one? Well, Mark, here, you could catch one for a full $1. Yeah. Because that's what the government was offering.
$7,000. That's so crazy.
We laughed
That's like paying
$7,000
to get rid of the rat problem in New York.
Right? Like it's never going to happen.
Yeah, it's
so
insane.
Funny.
Let's see. Yeah, why? Blade Show is June 3rd, I think. Wasn't there like some type of thing going on this week? Because I saw Tri-State. Maybe he was just visiting Neve's Knives.
Yeah, I think he's just in Chicago. Yeah.
Wasn't there something going on in Chicago? Am I crazy?
You are crazy. Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
That's the thing.
Blade is in a week and a half. Okay.
All right. So
it's a kitchen thing. We'll think about it. We'll see what's up. If we can do it. I am excited for that Saturday knife meetup thing.
So we have the Dolphin Watch. We have the knife meetup, and then we're talking about maybe doing another hike. And we found
We're doing a hiking tour.
Yeah, we found like a shuttle service that just takes you up to the North Shore and leaves you for 5 hours.
Dude.
So those are the other things that we're thinking about doing while we're here.
I've also microdosed mushrooms and walked around at Waikiki, and it was absolutely amazing, and I plan to do it again.
Oh, he's in Chicago for work.
Oh,
And
okay,
just
gotcha.
made a pit stop, or is making a
Yeah,
pit stop
he
tonight.
told me that he's going to go hang out with Jared and make content, and I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah,
That is
so
amazing.
that's going to be a thing.
Let's see. They made the ice cube machine. Cole had an expo in Chicago, so he's meeting up with
Go see a live
Neves
volcano.
Knives.
I don't think there is a live volcano on this island.
I think in
This
Lanai,
island-
it just blew though, in Lanai.
Yeah, but I don't think it's on this island. I think every
Yeah.
volcano on this
island is dormant.
Non-active.
Yeah, dormant.
So yeah, this island is supposedly as big as it's going to get in Oahu.
How did you get the shrooms? Buff them. I knew somebody.
We cannot reveal our sources.
Yeah, I found them on the ground, bro, and I just
one of the roosters.
I found them on the ground. One of the roosters. Like this. Yeah, I definitely didn't bring them here. They're local. But it was fun. I went shopping. I went to the food court and walked around. And if you guys have never microdosed mushrooms before, and also if you served in the military and you have, like PTSD or something like that, psilocybin for mushrooms, it helps a lot with PTSD. So, look into that. It's legal in a lot of places. So
that's so funny.
Or like in the gray area for a lot of places. But yeah, shrooms is really good. I don't take like the big doses anymore. Like I used to eat like an eighth, not an eighth, like a gram, and then go full. I like doing microdosing like every now and then just to kind of like reset my mind. It opens up pathways in your brain that you don't normally use that are already there. It can help, reconnect some stuff as well. And it's just a good reset button for me. Like you don't see visuals on it. When you microdose, it's just like a little capsule like that with ground up shrooms in it. And you don't really see visuals. You don't even feel high, really. But you do feel like you're in a very good mood. You have a really good vibe, and you're interested in stuff. Yeah. That's how it feels on it. Especially if you drink like caffeine. If you have a coffee while you microdose, you will have a great time.
Oh my God. Marty said, I did shrooms once. It did not go well.
You know what, buddy? I think you had too much. That's why.
I would assume so. Just eat a handful and find out what happens.
Migraine, I hear they work good for. Yeah, I mean, if you do your research, guys, and see if you like it. I'm not like saying like, yeah, you gotta fucking take the shrooms, but I you guys know I watch a lot of Joe Rogan, and he had Terrence McKenna on, and he's a shroom expert, and I like listening to that stuff. So I've always wanted to try to microdose. A lot of these tech guys, even Steve Jobs would microdose acid. You know what I mean? Yeah. And look what he did. So a lot of these tech guys are using microdosing to help with stress since they work so much. And it definitely, helps me kind of unwind.
Brian Norton said, I once socked our bathroom wallpaper too much that time.
Yeah, if you take like a gram of shrooms, you're definitely going to see visuals. You see these wavy lines. I myself personally have never seen like space dwarves or something, or dragons while tripping on shrooms. This is how crazy I am, guys. I don't know if I ever talked about this. So what I like doing on hallucinogens, back then, not anymore, is I would like to take hallucinogens alone because I was living in the city at the time and I didn't live with anyone. I would take like acid or mushrooms and I would put on a horror movie. So this is why I'm so desensitized to horror, is because I used to watch...
Tuck your balls in.
Tuck my balls in. I would watch... sorry, guys. My average balls are sticking out. I would watch horror movies on shrooms or LSD, and I would have a great time. I've also watched The Fast and the Furious on LSD, and it was really fun. I felt like Vin Diesel, I was part of his family.
Fair. Yeah. Fair. I'll never forget in college, one of my friends called me. It was my freshman year of college, and one of my friends who lived on campus with, like, in the same area as me called and goes, he was so happy, and he just starts talking, and then he's like, I've made friends with the stars. And I was like, what did you take? And he's like,
that is not what
mushrooms? Happens. And he literally is like, the grass feels so great. Turns out he was just walking around campus with no shoes on. But he was very, very happy.
I see much more vivid dreams now that I have a good-sized crystal in my bed. Huh.
Oh, man. Tree's having choice, and my first time I didn't know what I was doing. I ate an eighth
Oh, that's too much, dude. That's too much. I think if you want to see visuals and you don't want to go too crazy, just half a gram is good.
I took shrooms once and spent 2 hours reading the back of a shampoo bottle
And
because it said rinse and repeat.
you know what though? That was probably mad fun.
That you know.
Yeah. I watched that movie Kung Fu Hustle. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. The first time I watched that movie.
In my mind, I went immediately to Kung Fu Panda.
Now, Kung Fu Hustle, I watched that. I watched it on acid. Very trippy movie. Really cool. I should watch it with you again. Winchester Rank, what's up, man? Rain the Kelly, you've got to watch the movie Men on Shrooms. Dude, I am dying to watch that movie. I know it's just it's playing in the. Is it playing in theaters right now? I've been seeing a lot of reviews about it on TikTok, and I'm very interested in it. That's that kind of like horror-esque movie. The guy who did Ex Machina and Annihilation, which we watch. You never watch Ex Machina, we gotta watch that.
Okay.
Annihilation is the one where it's is it Natalie Portman? Who's the other? Keira Knightley? No, Natalie Portman.
Okay.
Who's the one that's not English?
Natalie, the one who was Thor's lover?
Natalie Portman. No.
That's Natalie Portman.
Remember we watched that movie where they went into there was this thing called the shimmer, and it was like blocking off a certain part of wherever they were, and they went into it.
Yes.
Who was that lady?
Yes.
That's neither of them.
That is
neither of them.
Adams.
No, not Amy Adams. But anyway, that guy who did that movie, he also did the movie Men, and it has a lot to do with like toxic masculinity, and it's very trippy and stuff. So I think I'm gonna watch that.
Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac.
Who was
Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac.
Oh yeah, Oscar Isaac was in it too. Remember? And then, yo, that movie's. I love that movie, Annihilation. It's really good.
Oh man.
I do think Ex Machina was crazier, but I liked Annihilation too.
So Tim Adams said he would watch Matrix on LSD.
Oh, so the last time I was in Hawaii, I microdosed and watched the new Matrix, and I wanted to kill myself because the movie was so bad.
Oh man.
Let's see, Shrooms movies. I know it's cliche. Alice in Wonderland, OG Cartoon, and The Yellow Submarine. Yeah, definitely. Any of those movies. If you guys want to check out a really trippy movie, one of the craziest trips I ever had, I took these. They weren't even acid or shrooms. They were called Bermuda Triangles.
Okay.
And they looked like ecstasy pills, but they weren't. They made you trip really hard. And we watched the movie. I watched it with my brother. It's a Japanese movie called Rampo Noir. So it's RAMPO space NOIR. That movie tripped me out so hard, but I was having fun. It's kind of like a weird horror Japanese movie, and it was crazy. I would play it for you right now. This is the part where I would actually play it, but we don't have that capability right now, guys.
The worst thing that I think I ever did
Have you seen Scanner Darkly? Love Scanner Darkly. Watched it after being cracked out on ecstasy.
Interesting.
And then had sex afterwards.
I think the worst thing that I ever did, because everybody's talking about it accidentally, the only thing that I did was my freshman year in college. I didn't know a lot about weed, and I smoked before, but I had never really consumed. And I got really trashed.
Smoking weed?
And then, drinking alcohol. We were drinking really, really cheap. So we were making something called the gin bucket, which is supposed to be gin and like 7-Up and lemons and limes. And you just mix it all together in a bucket. But we didn't have gin. We had really cheap $10 vodka called Aristocrat vodka.
I've had that
and
before, too.
It's so garbage. It's so garbage. And so we took a gallon of that and then like 2 or 3 7-Ups and cut up lemons and limes. And then my whole dorm, we were supposed to be drinking this, my whole floor, they all decided they were going to go out and do something. And I was told that I had to stay and guard the alcohol.
Wait, are they? Oh, shit. Yo, Tri-State. The Neves, Knives, and Tri-State are together right now.
Nice.
What's up, guys? I hope you guys are having fun, man. Thank you for joining the live. We just here,
I overdrank because I was guarding the alcohol. And then the next door neighbor came home and was like, yo, do you want to smoke weed? And I was like, I was super drunk. So I was like, yeah, I do. And when I tell you, I don't know when like a black light turned on. I don't know when more people got in the room. All I know is it was me and her, and it was a puff, puff pass. And then there was a hand that held out this way. and I put it in the hand, and then it showed up here, and I just kept, and so, but they were just hands, and I didn't know where they were coming from, and next thing I know is the door flings open, and one of the girls from my dorm on the hall comes like busting in, like, get out here, and when I tell you, I stood up and just fell forward, just stood up and fell down. By the end of the night, I was sitting in the shower, not with the shower on, sitting in the stall crying. And I just remember looking around, and my whole dorm were like, it's okay.
Wow. So you were drinking and
I had no idea. I didn't know what would happen, but it's not a good, it's like there's no control over anything at that point. So don't do that. That was the only accidental that I had.
Let's see what's going on in the room.
Yeah, what do we got going on?
Dude, I gotta tell you, we should do this angle more, and you should wear shorts on it more, because this is a good, decent-sized room right now. Oh my God, stop it, bro.
I just wanted to sit like you.
My girl just sunshined you guys. What, you want me to sit like this and shit? Like a gentleman? Oh, shit, I actually...
Look at that. He is a refined gentleman now.
There you go. Ah. See, my legs look skinny like this.
So funny.
Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Niece. Thank you so much. Don't drop my phone.
Don't worry, I won't drop it. I
Don't
got
drop my
phone.
Let's see. What's on tap for dinner, Kelly?
We are going to a steakhouse.
Aloha Steakhouse. We're gonna hit that up because
so
your boy
I
wants
mentioned
steak.
we went on our first date 4 years ago. Today.
Yeah.
So today is like our first date anniversary. Although I know it's not a real thing after you get married. We're still just, so we went and got couples massages. So we did. Oh, shit.
I got to tell you guys about this couples massage. We did an hour and a half couples massage. So these ladies basically put their hands on me, right? And I was hallucinating. So, if you guys have ever gotten a massage before with the oil and all that stuff, it was not one of these massages. It wasn't. No, Kelly made sure that it wasn't one of these.
Well, I'm pretty sure if he had tried that on Ray, he would have probably
panicked. I was getting massaged, and you have to have your eyes, your eyes are closed and you're breathing, and I swear I thought of so many fucking things, dude. I thought of so many things. I thought of, like, just crazy stuff. How, like, one time I went clubbing with this girl I was dating, and I had ecstasy pills, and then, like, we took one each before we got in the club, and we were still in the hotel, and then I had 4 left, and then they just disappeared, right? Okay. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then, because this clicked in my mind, right? Okay. And then we went to the club, and then I was like, man, I wish we still had those pills so we could take it back at the hotel. And she's like, oh, don't worry, I got you. And then when we got to the hotel, and we were going to have a private roll, and, I'll do all the sexuals or whatever, she gave me the pills that I lost. But at that time, like, I was high.
Right.
So I didn't, like, want to say anything, because, of course, you're high, you want to get your dicks up, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And, like, it clicked in my mind when I was getting the massage. I'm like, that bitch stole my pills. I was like, what the fuck?
That was the thought.
I was like, that bitch stole my pills.
I literally, like,
I forgot about it.
That is so funny.
That bitch stole my pills, yeah.
They were playing this really, like, soft, really relaxing music, but to all the songs that you already know. And
dude, they played Nirvana, Smells Like Teen
Spirit, I know they did,
in like a relaxing massage style.
It was great.
And it was really good.
I'm not even gonna lie, I really wanted to be what album? Like, we're gonna get this music. But one of the songs was like a remake of Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about our cat that died.
Our cat that died. Like,
because when he died suddenly, that song played in my mind for like 3 weeks.
Finally figured it out. It's his marketing.
I know.
Bro,
I was like,
my fucking pills.
He's thinking about his pills getting stolen. I'm thinking about our cat dying. And then next thing I know is like I started thinking about it, and then my nose stuffed immediately, and I was like, you need to stop before you start like literally crying. That's always like the marker in my mind. Like as soon as my nose gets stuffed, it's like, stop doing it. But that's when you know a massage is good, when you literally start, except my girl had these hands that
you had the younger, cuter one.
Yeah,
I had the grandma type lady. I had like her mom or something.
There were a couple of times where I actually felt myself trying to crawl away from her because my muscles are so tight, and she went in. But you had to. I pretended to laugh one time, but that's just because I didn't want to be like, oh! She was like, "Are you ticklish?" And I was like, "Yeah, sorry."
When the lady like worked on the back a little bit, you know, and then when she turned me over, like I came.
Yeah, right.
No, but I was.
I did the grandma, then I turned over.
And she put her finger in my butt, and I came.
You're so funny.
No, so what I was thinking of though was like they go like this, right? They're like working on your leg.
It was a Swedish massage.
Yes,
it was
like,
not deep tissue.
They were like putting the oil on.
I would have died if it was.
They were putting the oil on my leg and shit, and they were massaging it. She was massaging the leg.
He just wants to flex his calf.
But what happened was, like, I was thinking, like, man, I wonder if it would feel good to get this part of your like massage and get a dick sucked at the same time by a different girl. And I said that to Kelly as soon as we finished it, and she was like, "That's what you were thinking about?" I was like, "No, not that I wanted it there, but there's got to be a place where you can do that."
There were certain parts of my body, like I got some sun on my shoulder, and I was like, "Do I have a bruise there? Like, why does it hurt so bad?"
Kelly is redder than a tomato right now on the back.
So it's so funny. So she was really going, and she had a sheet that she kept like massaging me through the sheet, and it was giving me like rug burn at one point.
Yeah, that made me feel weird. I wanted skin to skin contact.
Yeah, I know.
They did take the sheet off.
They did. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Toit. Toit. Grumpy Grunt says toit. The power of music is unbelievable. Yeah, definitely, because that's what happened.
So we have a couple people who are stopping by to check on the cats.
Yeah.
We miss them dearly.
They're bugging out like crazy.
We stalk them constantly.
They are bugging out.
We do have 4 cameras in our house because we're obsessive. So we just kind of see what they're doing.
That sounds like you two missed a rare opportunity, says Winchester.
Right.
That's so funny.
So great.
Neuromuscular massages hurt. Yeah, I think if I was more jacked, though, I'd probably do deep tissue. I'm not at that point where I have a lot of mass blocking.
Really supposed to, especially when you're in fitness, you're really supposed to get massaged regularly because it helps reduce the knots in your body, which helps you kind of be able to do more. The problem is that I don't. I don't. So when I get a massage, it's incredibly painful for me.
Missed the opportunity for scrum action, says Napsar.
He could have paid for scrum action.
Yeah, I mean, I've only gotten a happy ending massage once, and I've told this story before.
Yep.
I went to the Philippines, and then my brother was like an alcoholic then, and he was like working for my company there, like outsourcing jewelry, and we drank as soon as I landed. I'm talking about we drank at like all these bars.
Yeah.
We went to like all the bars where, you know, girls will sit with you and like go home with you and stuff. We drank at all these bars. And then it was like 5 a.m. and we had a meeting at 7 a.m. Okay? We had a meeting at 7 a.m. and then look, hold this. So my brother, he was like, "Hey, do you want to go get a massage?" And they do this. And I was like, you know, and I think I was maybe 30, right? I think maybe like 28, maybe 29 or something. And
Troy said, "You got a happy ending from your brother?" Weird.
No, not from my brother, but he said, "Do you want to go get one?" And you know where you get this. So we go. It's in the Philippines. It's in Cebu. But so we go there, and like it seems like it's just like a regular massage place. The girls are wearing like almost like nurse uniforms, not the sexy kind. Like literally like. Yeah, not even the sexy kind. They look like office workers, to be honest.
They come out in full scrubs.
Yeah, and you know, they're not like overly sexual or anything. And so they go there, they're massaging me. I'm drunk as shit, okay? I'm so drunk. And they do like maybe 30 minutes, right? And then they finish, and then, you know, my brother was like, "Hey, man, so when they're done, just ask them if they do anything." Actually, I've never done this before. So I was like, you know, like, what else can I get extra? And she literally, like, without even any hesitation, it's like, "Do you want a hand job, blow job?" Because it seemed like a regular ass girl. So I was like, "Yo, let me get a blow job or whatever." And like, it was very non-sensual. Like they just do it. She turns off the lights, does the thing. I jizz, and I remember when she was like getting herself cleaned up, and I have my clothes on already. I'm so drunk. I gave her a pat on the back and I said, "Thank you."
He's done that to me as well.
That's pretty much my happy ending massage story.
So
like I've only had it one time, and it was, dude, it hurt the next day to go to this meeting. I was so tired. I got like an hour's sleep, and I was hungover.
So, fellas, if the come down of shrooms or acid always gets me thinking about about my mortality, and how my whole existence is not even the blink of an eye.
It isn't. It really isn't. Oh, that's one thing that we did while we were here. we watched Love, Death, and Robots Season 3 on Netflix. Guys, I'm telling you right now, Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix Season 3 is going to blow your fucking mind, okay?
Yeah.
You do not need to have watched Season 1 and 2. Season 3 is like all new stories. It's like an anthology of stories. The animation is crazy. This is not Japanese anime. You don't have to read. This is all in English. It is fucking insane. What happened?
Brian Dorn says the thank you is important.
The thank you is important. I always think about that. I never forgot it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I never forgot it.
I can see that.
Just tapped her on the back. And I said thank you.
Love, Death, and Robots was fun.
Oh my god. Winchester says I'm starting it tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the next time we do a live and you hop on, we're gonna talk about the very, very last episode.
Yes.
Jabaro. That is the craziest one.
Yeah, it was really cool.
After we finished watching the whole season,
yep,
we were all like, you know when you watch something so good that you're kind of like reeling from like what you just witnessed?
Yep.
That's what happened. So good.
Yeah.
Good game.
A variety of animation and CGI styles. Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
It is.
How did Love and Robots look on the new TV because it's in Dolby Vision? So we watch it at Spaz's house. So
and his TV
has
four nice lines in it. I will say this about his TV.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me that bad because
the frame rate on that TV is very good.
The frame rate is really good. However, the lines were completely evenly spaced apart, so it didn't bother me at all. Had they been just in one section of the TV, it would have been far more noticeable to me.
It's as if it had grid lines on the TV, and he told me it's because no one dropped it. It's just the moisture in the air and the sand, because he lives right on the beach.
He lives there's the first house on the beach and the second house. He's in the third row, so it's just a hill straight down.
Yeah.
So we call it right on the beach because it's literally. It's very, very, very close to the beach. It's not close enough that there would be water damage from anything, but it's very close. But they don't have an AC unit. So in a lot of the traditional styles, in this part of, I'm guessing,
Diamond Head.
I would guess in this, in Hawaii altogether, there's not a lot of ACs, is what he told us last time.
Yeah, air conditioning. You get the trade winds, bro.
So yeah, you use trade winds, and because of that, the moisture in the air can really mess up electronics. So he said electronics don't last long.
Dude, we should just do this on a balcony every time.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think it's nicer to be outside.
No. Listen. You look cute as shit right now, sitting here. That's why we have a lot of numbers.
That is not true.
Look, what have I said since day one? What do you need to succeed on social media? White girl with tattoos. Check. Yeah. White girl with tattoos.
How's it going, Scott?
In shorts. Hey, what's up, Scott? Stopping by to say hello. What's up, man? We are probably going to get going now to go to the steakhouse. Thank you so much, guys, for being such a lively group tonight and listening to us.
Right? What's not to like about legs?
Look how cute my girl looks right now. You see this on the fucking feed of YouTube, and they're like, I'm clicking on that. There's a girl with tattoos, some crazy Asian man doing stuff.
It's the crotch shot of Ray. That's really what, really is what.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hit the like button, guys.
And seriously, though,
drop comments as well.
Bear with us as we try to figure out how to get these podcasts uploaded, because we have them. We have them for you guys. We just haven't been able to get them to upload yet.
Yep.
The next suite that we're going to tomorrow is a privately owned suite. Maybe they'll have their own internet. We don't know.
Word.
I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. Maybe we'll go live a little later this week if we go on a hike or something. Yeah. Maybe at the meetup we'll do a live.
Also, tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. It's 1:30 or 2:30? 1:30 p.m. EST. Tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. EST. Good morning, EDC. Episode 6 is dropping. I'm going live. I have all the stuff that Urban EDC Supply sent me. Probably going to be doing it from inside the room this time, so it's more controlled. But thank you so much, yo. We absolutely love you guys, and we'll see you next Monday. We will still do another live on Monday.
Absolutely.
All right, and tomorrow morning I'll see you guys on Good Morning EDC. This is your boy Ray and your girl Kelly saying peace, and I don't even know how to hold this. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.